So let me just tell you very briefly about the Spanish Honor Society. It is a nationwide society, and it has been in existence for over 6 decades, but again, this is the first year that we have established a chapter here at AMSA. And the goals of the Spanish Honor Society are to recognize students' achievements in Spanish, to foster their growth in the subject, and to encourage them to give back to the community, particularly local and global Latino causes. So our first fundraiser is actually going to be called the Pulsera Project, and it was actually Siobhan Guinness' idea, so thank you, Siobhan. These are bracelets that are hand woven by Central American artists, and all of the proceeds, it's a nonprofit organization, and all of the proceeds go back to the artists and their communities, and it helps them with for educational scholarships, helps them with housing and access to healthcare and so forth. So that will be our first fundraiser that we will do. We'll set that up during lunch, and it will be perfect for the holidays too, for people to purchase the woven bracelets. So again, one of the main goals is to do community service. And next, I would like to present Daniel Hoffman, who is the president of the Spanish Club, to share some additional remarks. Typically, we would have, and Daniel and Siobhan are also our interim officers for the Spanish Honor Society this year, since this is the first year we're launching it. So next year, we will be running the ceremony a little bit differently, but I want to welcome Daniel to make some additional welcoming remarks.
Bienvenidos candidatos de la Sociedad Hispánica. As president of the Spanish Club, I want to welcome you all to the Spanish Honor Society's first induction. We are gathered here for the initiation of this group of students who have shown and proven a deep interest in the beautiful Spanish language. As equally important as the academic achievement is community commitment. We'll now listen to the Vice President of the Spanish Club, Siobhan Guinness, who will give us a short summary of the history of the nationwide Spanish Honor Society. Siobhan is also being inducted into the Spanish Honor Society.
Okay, so this Spanish Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese in 1953 to honor exemplary students of North American secondary schools. AMSA's chapter was just established this year with the name Las Águilas Mágicas, or the Magic Eagles. Our colors are red and gold to represent the colors of the Spanish flag, and the national motto is Todos a una, or all together for one goal. Senora Preston will now read a poem for us in Spanish.
Thank you, Daniel and Siobhan. So for tonight's ceremony, I've selected a poem by Chilean poet Gabriela Mistral, who was the first Latin American to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1945. And the poem is titled La Rosa, and I'll read it first in Spanish and then in English. La riqueza del centro de la rosa es la riqueza de tu corazón. Desátala como ella. Su ceñidura es toda tu aflicción. Desátala en un canto o en un tremendo amor. No defiendas la rosa. Te quemaría con el resplandor. The rich center of the rose is the richness of your heart. Open it as the rose does. Closed, it will doom you. Open it in tremendous love. Open it in song and art. Don't protect the rose, its splendor will consume you. And Ms. Arteaga, who's a Spanish teacher here, will now say the oath of the society for the Spanish Honor Society. Inductees.
Como miembro del capítulo, Las Águilas Mágicas, prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que una lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, de raza o religión. Como ciudadano de mi patria, prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. I now declare all of you, members of the Spanish Honor Society, I will now read your names and have you come up one at a time to receive your certificate. Madison Bremen. Allison Cash. Christy Cavalcanti. Julie Cavalcanti. Gabrielle Du. Emma Donahue. Eva Forte. Siobhan Guinness. Aaron Gowaski. Reese Grinnell. Catherine Hansen. Daniel Hoffman. Nathan Lee. Anton Makassov is not here with us. Gabriel Meneses. Leila Moseni. Alex Moran. Lillian Musad. Eden Mulligan. Cassie Peloso. Caitlin Patino. Alexandra Pezzana. Zachary Pouliot. Avi Sarid. Megan Scott. Emily Sheffield. Mera Shekar. Sahana Suli. Sule. Sahana Sule, the one and only. Huh? Madeline Bareshi. Jack Basiliadis. And Andrew Voronin.
I just want to congratulate all of our new inductees again, and please, everyone, feel free to stay and enjoy our refreshments.